Good morning, it's currently 5 a.m. Way too early to be awake. I am very tired, but also very excited because today is the day I'm exploring some of the scenic sites surrounding Almaty. I've got a guided tour and it's going to take me to 3 different sites, I believe. Charyn Canyon, Kolsai Lake and Kaindy Lake. So yeah, should be a good day. I can't wait to explore the sites. As I've said in my previous video, the mountains surrounding Almaty look phenomenal, so can't wait to explore them in person. I'm getting picked up in about 5 minutes time, so let me get over to the pickup point, get checked in, and then yeah, I'll give you a bit more detail of exactly what's happening today. So the plan for today was to set off from Almaty, making my way to Charyn Canyon, and then hitting the lakes of Kaindy and Kolsai, before heading back to Almaty in the evening around 10 p.m. As you can see, there's a lot of driving involved, so today is going to be one hell of a long day. Anyway, back to me on the road towards Charyn Canyon. We finally made to Charyn Canyon. It's so vast. This is what most of Kazakhstan is like. It's very barren. That's the reason why the country is so sparsely populated. Apparently there's a gorge just beyond down there somewhere, which we're going to hike down, so that should be good fun. Apparently this is known as the baby Grand Canyon. Now, I've never been to Grand Canyon, but this is pretty spectacular, so if this is the baby version of Grand Canyon, I can't wait to visit there one day. Yeah, this is pretty spectacular. The geography nerd in me is really coming out right now. So the gorge is only 1.5 kilometers long, so not long at all, and it's not too steep. It's fairly easy to walk, so it should be doable for people. Well, it should be doable for most people. The only thing is, it is bloody hot down here, and it's only 9 a.m. and it already feels like it's mid-20s. So I'd hate to think how hot it would be here in the middle of the day, especially in the summer. When we went down into the gorge, we went through the stairs, but on the way back out, we're going to climb up this steep ridge here. Wish us luck. I'll see you guys on the other side. Made it to the top of the gorge. It was a lot steeper than I thought it was, as you can tell by how out of breath I am. But if I pan a little bit this way, you can see how far the canyon goes on the distance for. Apparently the whole canyon is about 150 kilometers long, but this narrow gorge, like I said earlier, is only 1.5 kilometers long. Done with Charyn Canyon, now it's time for the 2 lakes. Also, I thought, we actually drove 10 minutes down the road to something called the Black Canyon. This was a gorge that is part of the same canyon as the Charyn Canyon. The main difference here being that there is a river flowing through the gorge. Kazakhstan really can't stop showing off. After stopping here for about 20 minutes, it was then time to head off towards the lakes. We've just arrived in Sati village, which is where the lakes are nearby. But here we're going to switch our vehicle. So we originally came in this vehicle over here, and now we're going to travel on this van instead. Apparently the roads get super bumpy from here onwards, so we need a sturdier van. I can confirm the roads are very bumpy. It's a struggle to even sit straight. Ooh. I have successfully survived the Soviet bus. Pretty sure it's done permanent damage to my spine, but oh well. We've now got a short walk up to the lake, so hopefully that ride was worth it. So we had the option of either walking up to the lake or getting a horse. Both take about 20 minutes, but I've never ridden a horse before, so I thought, why not? Then I'll walk back down. To ride the horse up to the lake, it was 4,000 teng. I've made it down to Kaindy Lake, which is just stunning. It was well worth getting shaken about on that Soviet minibus. Time for some fun facts about Kaindy Lake. According to the tour guide, the maximum temperature this lake ever gets to is about 6 degrees, which is very cold. And for that reason, you're not allowed to swim in it, fish in it, or just do anything in it, really. Apparently, during the winter, it freezes, and at that point, you're allowed to walk over it. So it's something to bear in mind if you come here during winter. We're just finishing up here at Kaindy Lake. Next, we're going to go to a traditional Kazakh house to try some traditional Kazakh food. So hopefully that should be good. I wonder what they'll serve. So the traditional Kazakh house wasn't actually that traditional in the end, but we did have some good Kazakh food. The highlight being plov, which is essentially a dish made out of meat, rice and vegetables, and is one of the national dishes of the country, and also across Central Asia. After this meal, we headed towards the final destination of the day. Made it down to the last lake of the day, Kolsai Lake. I can't lie, I am struggling. I am very, very sleepy. That 4 a.m. wake up has absolutely killed me. Hopefully seeing the lake can give me some extra energy. There it is, Kolsai Lake, the last destination of this guided tour. It's probably the best destination as well, so good thing they saved it till the end. There's 3 sets of lakes here, so this is the first one, and then there's 2 right behind it. We're actually very close to the border with Kazakhstan here. In fact, the mountains, if you look in the distance over there, they're actually in Kazakhstan itself. So it seems like there's a path that goes around the left side of the lake. As much as I'd like to walk the whole way around, I don't think we have enough time because our minibus leaves in 40 minutes. So I'm going to walk as far as I can and then head back. So the path stopped like a kilometre down from where I started. If you look over there, there's absolutely no path. So it seems like to get to the other side, you have to get one of these boats, which I don't really have time for. So I'm just going to have to stand here and observe the view. I guess this is a good point to end this video. Hopefully this video has really demonstrated how beautiful the scenery is in Kazakhstan. I knew it was great, and the places I've seen today has really confirmed it. It's just a shame that we only got to spend an hour in each place, but I guess that's the nature of guided tours. You have to follow their structure, which is annoying, but the problem in Kazakhstan is that it's really hard to get around, so you kind of need to rely on guided tours to get you to places. Like, I wish we'd only maybe visited 2 of the 3 places today, so we could have spent a bit more time in each place, but what can I do? It's just the way it is. There's loads of tour companies that do this similar sort of tour, so Kaindy Lake, Kolsai Lake and Charyn Canyon. I went with a company called Kazakhstan Very Nice. Yes, I know that's a weird name, but that's legitimately what the company is called. And it wasn't too bad. I think I paid 40 quid for essentially a full day tour. We left from Almaty at 5 a.m. and apparently by the time we get back it'll be 10 p.m. So yeah, very long day. I'm absolutely shattered. This is also my last video here in Kazakhstan. Hopefully my series of videos here have shown you how beautiful this country is. For people in Europe, Kazakhstan is not really a place people consider going to. I feel like most people have the stereotype that it's a really sort of backwards country with like very sort of basic facilities, but honestly it's not like that. It's a beautiful country. The people here are incredibly friendly. And so if you can visit, I'd highly recommend you do. Make sure you guys watch my other Kazakhstan videos if you haven't already. It's time for me to head back towards the minibus now. So stay safe, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.